This story is incredibly ridiculous, deceptive, and dishonest. Please stay tuned to the end and hear me out. Follow along for my full message. So NARAL, Pro-Choice America, tweeted, Betsy DeVos sent a press release celebrating legal segregation on grounds that it gave black students more options. This is a real tweet. I'm thinking to myself, oh my goodness, if Betsy DeVos did that, get her out of here. If she's saying segregation is great, she needs to leave, right? If she's doing that? Of course, I think every decent American can agree on that. There's only one problem. This never happened. It's a complete lie, a complete exaggeration. This is insane that they're telling people this. Let's check out the full article from Slate. The headline reads, Insane Betsy DeVos press release celebrates Jim Crow education system as pioneer of school choice. This is a very aggressive headline. If this is true, this woman needs to leave, right? She's terrible, she's racist, she's celebrating segregation. That's horrible. Once again, the only problem is she never said that. Not even remotely said that. Here's the actual press release that Betsy DeVos sent out. You can read it yourself, but I'm going to read 2 paragraphs. Historically, black colleges and universities have done this since their founding. They started from the fact that there were too many students in America who did not have equal access to education. They saw that the system wasn't working, that there was an absence of opportunity, so they took it upon themselves to provide a solution. HBCUs are real pioneers when it comes to school choice. They are living proof that when more options are provided to students, they are afforded greater access and greater quality. Their success has shown that more options help students flourish. Wait, what? How in the world did they get all of this negative, hateful, nasty rhetoric out of what she said? Let's see what they're writing in the article. First of all, it sounds like a 7th grader wrote this, which is perhaps what happens when you put someone who has never really had a real job in charge of the Department of Education. Second, this official 2017 federal government press release celebrates legal segregation on the grounds that the Jim Crow education system gave black students more options. First of all, if you're making fun of her for writing like a 7th grader, why are you making ridiculous punctuation and parentheses that don't make sense? Why are you putting all of these words into her mouth? Why are you taking what she said about giving students more choice and twisting it into the most hateful, nasty, racist thing you could possibly think of? These people are psychologically sick if they look at that press release and somehow can write this sort of nasty, hateful article with misleading headlines. This is ridiculous. First off, I want to say, the United States has fallen to 17th in education. 17th. Where have all these people that are so mad at Betsy DeVos been? Where have they been? Did you wake up one morning and think, well, I didn't care that we fell to 17th in the world in education, but now I'm going to use all of my energy and hate and muster it up and throw it at Betsy DeVos even though she's only been there for a few weeks? Do you really think that's a solution? Do you really think that's going to help kids? Do you really think that's going to help African American kids, Latino kids, kids of all races, religions, nationalities, and genders? You think the best way to change the American education system is to make up fake headlines and create fake gossip and just nasty hate all the time? Hate, 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 hate. You think that's going to create solutions? Are you kidding me? If you want to hold Betsy DeVos accountable, make sure she does a good job. And if she doesn't do a good job, have her replaced. That's great. I think you should do it. I think education in America is terrible. The fact that we fall into 17th in the world clearly shows that. And I don't think the solution is burdening all this hate, making fake gossip, exaggerating, taking every word she says and putting the most negative twist on it and blasting it out to millions of people. That's not a solution. That's a bigger problem. You're doing disservice to kids of all races and religions because they're never going to be able to learn. They're never going to get better education because you're creating a massive vortex of just pure hate that has no factual basis to it. Now, whenever real important information about Betsy DeVos comes out that everyone should know, we can't get the truth because there's 10,000 fake articles, fake headlines, exaggerating everything and putting words into her mouth that she never said. If you want to make Betsy DeVos look dumb, do so with facts, do so with honesty, do so with a real message. You're not going to do so exaggerating and showing what a nasty, negative, ignorant, hateful person that you are and projecting it onto somebody else that didn't even get a chance to do their job. If you want to change the world, you have to change yourself first. If you want to change education, you have to provide solutions, not just tear people down.
Watch me living out the system, yeah, I stretch like every day. I be all about my fitness. Keep my mind about the stress, so I always beat my sickness. I don't trust no corporation, cause they lie like politicians. I don't